Hello! Thank you all for joining. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Hello! Let me give me 1 second just to make sure everything's working. Seems like it. Okay, yes. So, this is Strange Antiquities, a game where we're going to, I think it's a puzzle game about identifying different sorts of antiques. And good evening, hello. I've played just a tiny bit to test all of my settings and make sure it works on my computer. So I've seen just the very beginning, but we'll play through it together. As a thaumaturge's apprentice, there is a lot to learn. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild. It was only supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Eli left the shop, strange antiquities in my hands. None of us knew that by then, the pendulum was already swinging, with a terrible certainty that could not be stopped. Oh my. The ravens were an omen, the circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed even then to signal the start of a rising dread. We've started off with a mood. Day 1, Thursday. Okie doke, so we can look around. And the most important thing about this game, what we have to do immediately, can pet the cat. How can you not like a game where you can pet the cat? Okie doke. So we've got all sorts of thingamabobs. Lovely little antiques. Yeah, we can pick them up and move them around. I guess we'll just start things off. We'll ring the bell. Oh! Our cat got excited. And I have been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Ravenglass and must leave at once. I am leaving the shop in your care. With some reluctance, I might add. Wow. We are not trusted. Make use of my reference materials. Here, take this. There's an index in the back that may be useful to you. If in doubt, study it carefully. And remember that there are some powerful artifacts here. Under no circumstances should you seek entry to any locked doors, drawers, or cupboards. In fact, safest not to touch anything at all. Oh, well, I've already failed that. I should be back in a few days. Okie doke. So long, fine-dressed gentleman. I'm gonna pet the cat some more. Aww. Can I zoom in on the cat? I can! They're so friendly. Spooky game? You know, I think it might be a tinge. I'm definitely getting an atmosphere. But it's not altogether bad. Move the cursor over different parts of the object to inspect it. Green marble. Iron. Okay, so we have our different senses. Bold and smooth, intricate detailing. I have nothing to remark. So it has no particular scent or sound. And we have no inner perception. I suppose we can do this with everything. Oh, there's some weird stuff. Iron. Gray metal fletched with dark red. It's not rust, it's blood. I'm just gonna put that one back. For now, anywho. Oh, this one's cute. Oh, it looks like he's smiling. This one floats. suppose we'll go through our book. Strange Artifacts, a guide to occult objects. Okay, so we can go through and look at all the different kinds of thingamabobs we have access to. This is the index. Shadow hold, it's got poison. Good to know. I'll put you here. I very much love this the style of this office. It's so sweet. Oh no, I'm immediately breaking the rules. 2 pounds. 1 pound, half pound. Okay. Oh, he keeps getting spooked. Congratulations. Today is the day you meet the great Thomas Pope. Hello, Thomas Pope. That's me. I gathered that. I'm a man of 2 loves, fresh mountain air and a little white dog called Hamish. Aw. But I reserve some room for laughter among friends and shops with cats in them. Like mine. If you would be so kind, I'm looking for a replacement for my hunter's boon. Oh, I guess that's what we have to find. Is that in the names of items? Yes, it is. Hunter's boon. A hunter's boon is a primitive item. They grant the power of the predator, enhancing perception and agility. They are made from trophies taken from slain beasts, with those from the deadliest predators being the most prized. They are simple items without embellishment. Well, there's no second page. Oh, I've lost it. Go back. Okay. The slain beast. This is an animal. Well, I guess since it's made out of clay, like even though it's a figure of an animal, I would assume that this is not what we're looking for because it's not made out of one. And this one's made out of wood. Bronze, that's not an animal. Withered flesh. Grim. I guess flesh, you know, that's potential animal. Hopefully not human. Leathery and bony, quite unpleasant to the touch. I guess a severed hand with a ring isn't exactly a hunting trophy, though. Is this a tooth? It's a yellowy white color. Smooth. Nothing to remark. Gives me a sensation of power. Well, it is supposed to be... Yeah, they grant the power of a predator. I don't know if I'm reading too much into that. This is wood. Well, it didn't explicitly state this is bone. Wait, ivory. That's bone. It didn't say ivory. I just interpreted that. Oops. But I feel like that's our closest bet. What's this? Oh, we can give it a name. And it's, oh my goodness. A lot here. Well, Mr. Thomas Pope, I, with reasonable guessing, believe this is your item. Whoa! We were right! This is a tiger's tooth, a trophy from a predator. On closer inspection, it gives a sensation of powers. Ah! Let's go! Book content discovered. Click to continue. Cossack ring. These somewhat macabre objects were originally made as offerings to the goddess Kortchen? Oh no, I definitely said that wrong. But the practice fell out of favor as belief waned. They are hard to come across now, but they are occasionally sought for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say that they can hear Kortchen's unearthly hiss when they hold a ring up to their ear. You can add labels to items. Okay, so we'll say this is a H boon. All right. Oh, we're off to a great start. I thought at first this was bone, but it is in fact clay, painted to look like bone. Fake. You did it, little guy. Oh, so this is like bios on everyone. Here's our boss. Jupiter! What a great name for a cat. Right, next. The nights are drawing in again. Dark shadows hide dark deeds, or so my father always used to say. Seems like the shadows have grown darker since he passed, 2 winters gone. A creeping dark has set up in my house. I'll hold a shadow hold. I'm told a shadow hold. We'll draw it out. Well, my good man, I am just the person. Because I definitely know what a shadow hold is. It's a container of any kind, sometimes a jar or a bottle or some sort of box. It can be used to contain an oshadic spirit, the manifestation known as creeping dark, pulling it from the shadows like poison from a wound. They are decorated with an elaborate design called a shadow catcher. This one's a bit more complex. All right, what's a spirit? Oh, that didn't tell us anything. What's a shadow catcher? That didn't tell us anything either. Okay. Let's go back to the main entry. So it's a container of some sort. So we're looking for... It's going to be one of, like, these things. One of these. And... pulling it from the shadows like poison from a wound. They are decorated with an elaborate design called a shadow catcher. Oh, does it have to be that pattern? I think I was overthinking it if it has to be that pattern. Because that's this. Raised detailing. I have nothing to remark. Oh, what's this? My heart feels lighter. Literally lighter? As in, with less darkness? Oh, no. That wasn't the item I'm looking for. I should slow down and think this through more carefully. Oh, no, what did I do? Wait, that was... Oh, that wasn't the pattern. Oh, no, this is... Was it? Yeah, it's like a cross with a square. That's exactly what this is. Oh, no, I'm... Oh, no. Well, we goofed, but we didn't doom this man. So it was a harmless goof. Get the plant out of the way. Well, that's the same symbol. Nothing to remark. Spongy. These markings have been carved in. I guess this is more of a container than this. I think I was thinking a bit more abstract. This is a literal jar. Yeah. This item is a container of some kind. Okay, that makes sense. That was on me. I was thinking a little too abstract and not literally. We got a new item. There's an auto labeling option in the settings if adding labels by hand isn't your thing. Oh, it's definitely my thing. This was a shadow hold. You know what? We'll make it... Yeah. Did I lose points? I have a growing fear deep within me. I cannot let it take hold. I don't know what this bar is. Oh, this person looks like me. What's with all these ravens flying about Undermere today? We have like a similar uniform. I can't remember ever seeing anything like it. Not a good day to be the sort who believes in dark omens. A letter for you. You are in the wrong shop for people who don't believe in superstitions. Hello. We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard last night. Mr. Jones almost threw them in the fire pit, but I asked to take a look at them first. That man does like to burn things. They look old. Maybe there's nothing of much use here, but I thought of you when I came across an entry on the shin. Early Weathers. I don't know what that's in reference to. The boatyard. I don't think that's... Oh. I can reset the clock? Well. Oh, there's so much more to this place. We have a lunar cycle. Well, might as well keep it on full moon. What do you think, buddy? You like full moons? Got a slot. Presumably one of these things we should go. You know, my boss told me not to look around, but I can't help it. I want to look at all the things. Hello, Julia. Ah, Jupiter, we meet again. Our paths crossed late last night on Princess Street. We shared a moment before he slunk off into the dark, on important business, no doubt. I wonder if you can help me. I absolutely can. I'm visiting my grandmother later, and I wanted to bring her something. He lives all alone on the edge of town, out on Clanbrook Road, and I don't always manage to get out there as often as I'd like. Okay. I thought maybe a moon heart would bring her some comfort. Sure. There is an index in the back. Moon heart. Oh, I see. This isn't directly mentioned. Moon heart. Oh. I want to look at the moon heart. These carved totems, more commonly known as moon hearts, can be imbued with the sentiment or feeling such as love or joy, and then held tightly to recall the same feeling. They sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Indeed, the form of the item itself will often have a connection with either the moon or the night. Okay. So, carved totems, that's hint one. Let's look for a carved item. Carved. Raised detailing, so no. It's rough and pitted. Hard and rigid. Stone. Maybe? I notice a slight out-of-body feeling, like my hands belong to somebody else. That doesn't feel like a sense of love. I do not. You're definitely not it. This is gonna kill someone. I fear. Rough and gnarled. This is like painted on. This isn't carved. A dark wood. You perhaps. Stone. There's no carvings on that. Or that. Okay, I don't have anything down here. I don't know what this... Oh. On thaumic fields. All thaumic objects produce a field of sorts. Although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed by placing an object over a thaumic lens. These fields are not fully understood despite attempts to study them over the years. We are getting into alchemy. Reminder, I stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door, EW. Oh. Oh, we can go places? Oh my goodness. There's a lot of places to go. Oh, I don't want to overwhelm myself, so we're just gonna neatly tuck that away. Somewhat painful. Yeah, looks like it. Got a little bone item there. Hard and somewhat rough. Engraved detailing. So that's carving. I feel anyway. I left the shop while the owner's on the trip. I know, that would be pretty irresponsible of me, wouldn't it? I feel like I wouldn't be doing a very good job if I just left. This is only warm. But you know what? I feel like he could handle it. He seems a responsible sort. Look at him. Red paint, or perhaps blood. Ugh. Nothing to remark. Well, hang on. Where's this? This is our only lead. What do you feel like? Nothing. Are there any other hints? Crescent shapes. Okay, so it could literally be shaped like the moon. It's kind of like a crescent moon. It's kind of like a crescent moon. You want this thing? You want the clock? I don't want to get it wrong again. I'm scared of what'll happen. This has a moon painted on it. That's something. I don't know what this illustration of a owl hanging out does not help me. Can I see what these symbols look like? Selenic? Noctic disciplines? Oh, that just takes me back to the same entry. I feel like it could... I don't feel like this is any way moon or crescent shaped. I mean, this is kind of like a crescent. If that counts as part of it. A cheap metal of some kind, probably pewter. I would assume the inner perception to be like, you feel happy. Like when you hold on to it. Like how this one, out of body feeling like my hands belong to someone else. Do I have to leave? Does this change anything with these items? Hold it up there. Does it do something? No, I don't notice anything. Oh, wait, was the illustration supposed to tell me it was the owl? There is an owl in the picture. And their inner perception is I am overcome by a warm, loving emotion. I mean, it's carved. Really, I think this is it. I mean, it makes me happy. It was. This is a carved totem. The owl is associated with the night. It bears a crescent shape. Does it? Oh, it's oh, on the head. I'm a fool. I'm sorry, everyone. I hope that wasn't frustrating. I was over-examining everything. The behavior of these ravens is disturbing, to say the least. As a rule, they only come together to feed. Ravens are omnivores, carrion eaters mostly. They'll take anything they can get their talons into. Ugh. And they'll kill if necessary. I didn't plan on dropping in today, but there's something happening out there, and I'd like to know what. A voice of Kiernan... Oh no. Kiernanos? Might help me put at ease. Or it might do the opposite. Kiernonis? I am not good at this. This is used to refer to any bronze, there's our first hint, torque that has a certain imbued properties. With skill, such an item can be used to read the patterns of nature that are otherwise hidden to us. They are a pagan god of forest and nature, typically depicted as a man with the antlers of a stag, often wearing or holding a torque. Okie doke. So, step 1, bronze. This is bronze, but I don't see anything else that suggests that this is what we're looking for. You bronze? You are. You're that other symbol. You're bronze. You are gold, so you're out of the... You're out. You're out. Stone and gold. Gold, so you're out. Or wood and stone. Maybe I should move, like, the potentials into a little area. Get out of here, plant. Here are... yeah, iron. The risk of being wrong is high. Thank you. That reaffirms me somewhat. Oh, it's a spider. You see him? Hey, as long as you keep your distance. Stay away from me, I'll stay away from you. That's the rule. That's clay. That was wood. That's gold. I should probably label that last item we gave. This was, what's that thing called? One moment, sir. I have to do some organizing of our stock. That was a Selenic totem. Okie doke. Also put my letter away. Kind of in the space. Let's see what else we can glean. Certain imbued properties. With skill, the item can be used to read the patterns. And then it shows us this person, a pagan god of forest and nature, typically depicted as a man with the antlers of a stag, often holding a torque. I had never heard of a torque before, but I'm assuming that staff is what we're talking about, and not the snake. Which the item itself is a torque. And that's not in our index, I don't think, unfortunately. But bronze is. I still want to know what these things are. Put our plants down the bottom shelves so they're not getting in the way. These, I guess you could argue these are an uneven texture. Nothing to remark. My heart feels lighter. Nothing, nothing. Raised detailing, bronze. I don't... Would they make one of our items be locked up in here? There's some bronze trinkets in there, but I don't have whatever the key is. I don't know if we're actually supposed to leave. Oh, we can read all about this guy. The 14th Lord of Gleaston Castle is a man of wealth. Ooh. What a gentleman. Are you sorting your items by anything? Or what they're made of? No, I haven't sorted them at all in any way, actually. I just put these 3 items over here for the time being because they're bronze. And that's our most obvious hint, right? What we're looking for is bronze. Well, oh, this is bronze too. And it has antlers. I have a strong sense of being watched. I don't know if that would be applicable. So, like, for the first clue, which is just that it's bronze, we can immediately narrow it down to these 4 items. I don't think this has anything to do with forest gods. Like, at all. It has the same symbol as this thing. So I think we can roll it out. There's nothing else to glean from this pendant. It's bronze and has a little... I don't even know what to call that symbol. A little square with a triangle? I'm leaning towards this right now. Just because this is the most animalistic kind of totem we have access to right now. But I'm scared. I don't want to commit. Yeah. Typically depicted as a man with antlers of a stag and often wearing or holding a torque. A wearing? Could the torque be a little... this little crescent symbol? If that's the case, if they're referring to this little... oh, it could be the thing around their neck, actually. And that would definitely be this. My limited vocabulary is really hindering me right now. These were not the talk of the town in the 1800s. This wasn't the normal fashion. I feel like it's this, because he's wearing it around his neck. Yes! Identified. A similar looking item appears around the neck in the sketch. Booyah! We did it. Oh, and that's our day. All right, end the day. End of day 1. The black mare thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Backbarrow. There's a lot of nights. I don't know how long the demo is. I hope I get to play a few more. Oh. Ooh. I don't know what we're making, but I'm very interested. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. Day 3? Okay, so there's a bit more. We have a little bit more content to explore. Well, we have this card now. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. Is this like a fortune? So we'll put it there for now. Oh, it's daytime. Hi, Jupiter. Aw, he's a good boy. Let's label this as voice of that person. So I really don't want to. I don't want to say it wrong and sound dumb. You could replay. Ooh, that's fun. Yeah, we can try it again and actually explore the town if I accidentally rush through to the end. That's always an option. I don't know if they're going to require us to go explore. I'm also digging the weather changes. I think that's a really fun touch. Hello, madame. Well, that's just perfect. Undermere, fizzing with fear over these ravens, and the thaumaturge has left his apprentice in charge. Hey, I did a good job yesterday. Thank you. Thank you for taking it back. Pay attention to me. I'm an old lady who got out of the wrong side of bed. I've been there. These ravens have got under my skin is all. Please do let Eli know that I was looking for him next time you see him. Pass on my thanks for letting me borrow his copy of Hermetic Symbology. Will do. New book. There are 3 branches of thaumaturgy. Each of these is split into 2 disciplines. Oh, this is what I was looking for yesterday. Because they said Selenic and what was it? Yeah, Noctic symbols. And I was like, what does that mean? Calm, confusion, death, deception, fear. Here are the elements. This is where we're getting into like alchemical symbols. Yeah. Mundane elements. I'm familiar with these. Oh, very cool. Sorry, did that last one say horned god? Hang on. That last one say? Yeah, horned god. They're teaching us how to wash the laundry. Well, we need to be a good apprentice after all. Hello, madame. I feel paralyzed. I have no job, no partner, no friends, no prospects. I heard a horn shackle might be the answer. Yeah, we've got one of those. Horn shackle. Horn shackles are used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. In use, the horns are rubbed between one's fingers, causing them to become worn smooth over the years. Oh, that's probably this demon goat we have. That's my immediate assumption, just because they look so similar. An example of an elaborate horn shackle. I see no other hints besides it has horns, so we'll do a once-over. I guess, no, that's not horns. These are technically horns. This part feels smooth. It could be this. You know, if all it has to be is an animal, like an animal carving or totem with horns, and it says causing them to become worn smooth over the years. So if this is a used one, it would be smooth. Get no feeling from it, though. So right now we're between this guy, whose horns are rigid, and these guys whose horns are smooth. I feel like I feel like it would be overthinking to assume that they would give us this item. And even though they explicitly told us that they get worn down to become smooth, they would be like, "Oh, but you see, this one was brand new." I don't feel like they would try and trick us like that. We're just taking our best guess. I'm sure Miss Sherwood doesn't mind one bit. Though if I went to a store and I said, "Hey, can I get one of these?" and then I saw the shopkeeper just go, "Oh, hang on, wait, what is this?" I would be not filled with confidence. I would probably go somewhere else. But I feel like it has to be this. They wouldn't tell us that it would be smooth-horned. Pointy, okay. They wouldn't, these are antlers anyway. What about the deer in the top left? Oh, you mean, yeah, this one. I feel like these are antlers. Not horns. Right? And they say pointy, not smooth or anything. We get no inner monologue from it. So I feel like, just logically, it would be this one. Maybe I'm metagaming a little, and I'm thinking about how they would design a puzzle when I shouldn't be. Oh, we'll try it. We were right! Let's go! This item has horns. Closer inspection reveals that the horns have been worn smooth, just like in the book. We did it, Jupiter. Gamer logic is a valid tool. Thank you. Thank you. The gamer logic is a valid strategy. Oh, the mailman's back. At least the weather's looking a little better out there today. That all you had to say? Okay, we got a new letter. I'm realizing now that this mail is probably not meant for me. You might be interested to hear that my plow overturned a strange-looking object yesterday. Come to the farm and it's yours. For the right price, of course. Kind regards. Well, we don't have a customer. So let's go check out what we're missing. The farm. Where was the farm be? This is the church. Oh, there's a key. How nice. Farm, the farm, the farm. Number 1, Greenwich Farm. The scent of damp hay lingers in the air as crows pick at the muddy ground between weathered stone barns. The farmer lifts his gaze briefly, offering little more than a nod before turning back his work. I don't think I'll find anything useful here. Okay, wrong farm. Where was the letter I just got? John Royston. Okay, we gotta find the Royston farm. 30. 30 is over here. John grins as I struggle to hide my obvious interest in the item he shows me. Any hope that he might not fully be aware of its value quickly evaporates, and after a lengthy negotiation, I reluctantly hand over the amount he originally asked for. Ooh. Got a new trinket. I just realized there's no money aspect. So whatever this bar is at the bottom, it's not how much money I'm making. So I didn't actually have to buy whatever this is. Varnished silver. Raised detailing and nothing to remark. Okay. So I guess I should have come down there and investigated this. Maybe we still can? The boatyard? Yeah? The Batman does like to burn things. Oh, he might have... Are we giving out magic thingamajigs for free? I hope not. What is this, a charity? Where's the boatyard? 8. This yard has seen better days. A mess of broken and rotten timber covers most of the outdoor space that isn't taken up by upturned boats, slowly being claimed by the weeds. In the middle of all of this, a man looks up from repairing a small rowing boat. "You must be from Strange Antiquities," he says with a smile. "That's me." He takes me into the dilapidated office where 2 metal buckets collect drips of brown water, and a thin window pane rattles with every footstep. He pulls a sheaf of browned papers out from a desk drawer and places them gently in my hands. What's this? Apparently as an afterthought, and somewhat reluctantly, the man gives me something else as I'm leaving. "I have no use for it," he says. "Don't even know what it's for." Oh, Well, whatever it is, it's probably evil. I'll take it off your hands. I saw there was an archive. Yeah, we'll put our old letters in here. Can I put my plant? I can. Now the plants can stay. They're nice. Cool. So even though we took a day to go investigate the boatyard, we didn't lose that lead. Very nice. I don't know if there's anywhere else we would want to investigate right now. Is this a clue? Are we meant to, like, find whatever this is hinting at? An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. Like, northwest is over here. Is there a prison up here? At the top of the hill is a cluster of grassy mounds. The burrows, whoever is buried in them must have been important in their time. Oh, the old jail. The old jail stands silent, its rusted iron bars the only thing separating me from the ghosts of former prisoners. I take a quick look around, but there's nothing to find here. Okay, so it would be northwest of that jail. Over here. What strange horticulture. This curious plant shop on the edge of town is a quiet haven away from the bustle of the center. Ordinarily, I'd be delighted to while away some time there, but I have important work to do. And yet an hour later, I find myself leaving the shop with a potted pollinants and a weight off my shoulders. I've been chatting with the proprietor about the similarities and differences between our two disciplines, with a gently purring hellboar curled in my lap. That's a fun reference. The plant game. I haven't played the plant game, but I see what they did there. Now our plants have a friend. That's really fun. I like that a lot, actually. Okay, maybe we can't investigate whatever this is right now. Let's see our next guest. I want an Ossic ring. Ossic. That's a pleasing word to hold on the tongue. Okay. Weirdo. These somewhat macabre objects were originally made as offerings to the goddess Korchen, but the practice fell out of favor. Did I already give out one of these? Maybe I just looked at that earlier. They're hard to come across now, but they occasionally sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some that they can hear Korchen's unearthly hiss when they hold a ring up to their ear. So, a serpent ring is what I'm looking for. Is this such a ring? I was expecting it to smell worse than it does. Well. Guess I'm looking for something that makes a sound. Because they said it hisses when you hold it up to your ear. Every sound has become both louder and clearer. Oh, so this amplified noise. I have nothing to remark. Nothing to remark. These are really stretching the definitions of rings, if I'll be honest. So I'm worried it might not be one of these. Jupiter, you got any ideas? not a ring. Let's use our new book. Maybe Osik is a symbol. Nope. Doesn't look like it. You make noise? Nope. Do you make noise? Nope. The Braxvada paver. They are hard to come across now, but they are occasionally sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say they can hear Korchin's unearthly hiss when they hold an Osik ring up to their ear. So, it would be in an offering to her. Whatever this ring is. It's not in that little compartment. Oh. I keep getting worried. Is it one of you? Because I don't think any of our items made a sound. I've nothing to remark. A soft sound like a serpent's whisper emanates from within. Boned, yellowed white, brown twine of some kind. No, the ring on the hand did not make noise. But yeah, I think we're onto something here. A soft sound like a serpent's whisper. It has some evil quality to it. I do not like to hold it. Sir, are you sure you want one of these? Is this lady not cool? Okay, well, I'm pretty sure this is it. It was! Made of bone, this item satisfies the description of macabre. Yeah, that makes sense. Closer inspection confirms that a hissing noise can be heard. Okay, have fun with your evil ring. I wouldn't want it. Let's get the other artifact out of the bottom shelf. Oh, wait, what? Oh, these are pressure plates? Oh, there's so many secrets. Oh, what could go here? Oh, I have no idea. But this is secret, whatever this is. Daisy Winters. A friend of mine, or former friend, I should say, has been stealing jewelry from me. How rude. 3 necklaces have gone missing over the past few weeks, including one that was a gift from my late grandmother. Do you have a suitable pendant that I could leave lying out for her to find out that will teach her a lesson and make sure it never happens again? This seems a little malicious. I think you should just talk to her. I will need to make a choice here. There are no wrong answers, but my decision will no doubt affect the events in motion outside my shop. Binding seed? They. We are working in an escape room. Alright, we have 2 options to give her. We can give her a Z or Zay. Worn about the neck to place them closer to the heart. These innocent-looking items instill a sense of fear and paranoia that can be difficult to remove. They are made of any single material except wood or clay. They typically have no symbol or other writings on their surface. We're not being paid to give advice, just haunted items. I suppose that's true. You know, we can't do couples counseling. They don't want to hear it. Our other option is a binding seed. These items are made of two distinct metals representing the mentic and the wixic, the mind and the body. The winding path, the mind, is described by a spiral encompassing the body, the seed. A binding seed is a form of punishment that amplifies the feelings of guilt or shame. So do we want to install serious fear? Or do we want to make her feel guilty? Well, making her feel guilty is probably the better decision, right? Mentic and wixic. What are these materials? Oh my. Yeah, I don't know if I want to kill this person. I mean, stealing is wrong. I did read on the description for this game on Steam that there's a lot of options where you can choose to give people the wrong items or something like that and mess with them. So I think we're also going to get decisions like that in this game, which I think is really cool, actually. I'm going to try and be good for now. Mentic and wixic. Is that in our other book? Mentic of the mind, wixic of the body. Oh, what does that mean? Okay, so two different materials. That's clue one. The winding path is the mind, is described by a spiral encompassing the body of the seed. So, it could be this. Kind of spirals around. We got wood and stone, so two separate materials. Well, wouldn't that be ironic? We give her this item to, like, set up for thieving, and her friend just never steals it. I don't see any other kind of swirling items. Fossilized creature of some sort. I don't like that one bit. I don't want that in my store. I guess these are two distinct materials, but not swirling. I really feel like it's this. I feel like this is our binding seed. Identified binding seed. Oh, hopefully that helps with your stealing issue. They found a man just now in that house where all of them ravens were. I wish I hadn't seen, but I did. He was sheet white, but it was his eyes that are going to give me nightmares. All black they were. It was like he weren't there anymore. I don't need to wait around for another sign. I'm taking my family to Sedberg. I'll be taking Labula to see us safely through. Libula? Labula? I hope this isn't what he's talking about. Should we investigate that? The house where all the ravens are from? Don't know what house that is, though. Ivy strangles the iron gate, creaking loudly as it opens. Behind dust-colored windows, somebody watches me approach the old house. I tap the brass door knocker, waiting for an answer that never comes. I guess we'll look for whatever this person wants. These are purported to offer reassurance in times of upheaval and change, but they are not held in the high regard by most scholars of the occult. That being said, an impudent of wisdom shows that a libula is not merely decorative. There is power in symbology, as the old thaumaturgists know well. So the symbol of wisdom... Oh, it's that little box. That little box with a triangle, which was over here. This thing. Are there any other rules to it? No, just that it shows the symbol of wisdom. So I think this is what you're looking for. Yes. Yep, the item bears the symbol of wisdom. Well, that's day 2. I'm still thinking about whatever this is. Did I fail? It has a compass, so that probably does mean we were supposed to explore. Oh, I definitely failed whatever that was. Oh, no. Well, the jail's here. There's really not a lot of places where it could be northwest. And I went to all of these places. This natural monument looms over the town like a relic. Its weathered surface, heavy with the weight of the Undermare's murky and tangled history. I take a moment to ponder its secrets and carry on. Definitely failed whatever this is. Maybe they didn't leave from the jail. Suppose I just assumed that. Here's us. I wish I knew what building the ravens were coming from. Maybe that's something to investigate next time. End day. Oh, thanks for playing the Strange Antiquities demo. There is a lot more to uncover in the full version of the game, more gameplay elements to discover that we won't spoil for you here, more secrets to unearth, and a sinister plot involving ancient deities, dark articles, and a meddlesome priest that will lead to one of several unique endings. Yeah, I think we could have saved the person at the Raven House. I feel like that's what we were supposed to do. I wonder, can I... Does this start at the start of the day or the end? When did it save? It was the end. Oh, jeez. Okay, okay, okay. We have to get to day 2 again, I feel. Let's see if we can do it differently. Let's just speed run through day 1. Because I really feel like we could have helped that person. Part-time consulting detective. Really feels like it. Hello, boss. Thank you very much. So this was the Hunter's Boon. Go ahead and relabel things. All right, we can explore. No, I never did get too many wrong. I suppose we can do that first, right? That's an easy ending to get. Let's just get this guy's wrong over and over again. Oh my goodness, that filled up fast. All right, one more. What? The deep fear has taken root. I must break the hold it has over me. What? The goal is to break the seal. Match dice symbols to a section of the seal to break it. Stars are wild. They can be any symbol as long as they are all the same. Roll the dice as many times as you like. Click on the dice to lock/unlock them. If you get 3 crossbones before banking, you lose a life. Yeah, we get an evil puzzle. I get... Click on a segment of the seal and bank dice to break it. Okay. So now we need 2 stars. All right, give me the money. Ooh. Ooh, that's not good. I don't have 2 stars, though. Not sure why that succeeded. Stars are wild. They can be any symbol. Oh, that's why. All right, 3 cats. Here we go. Whoa, we got it. Interesting. And then it just resets. So this is our life. This isn't like our money or how good we are at the store. This is our life. Oh, that's what I read about the rank. I wonder if we can go and explore now and things are different. We did turn back time, so we're back on day 1. I want to save that person. We go to the boatyard. What happens now? Polished hulls sit half submerged in a murky water. A quiet temptation. On any other day, I'd be eager to take a boat out. But I must get back. The shop won't run itself. Town hall. The convent is an imposing building that appears to be designed for secrecy. The few windows that look out onto the street are small and... oh, lost my place. Small and for the most part covered in sturdy iron shutters. The sole entrance is a large iron gate bearing the sigil of the League Amphibious Heart, a twin-headed snake. The gate is locked. Oh, this is going to be important later on. Absolutely. Here's us. We can go to the library. The Wordsworth Library is a quiet haven of books and knowledge. Its shelves well stocked and well kept, a place where time slows with every turn of a page. The librarian, Simone, sits at the desk, her focus fixed on her work, as always. I found some old books that dig into the history of strange antiquities, she says without looking up. It's very old, you know. I'll be sure to visit if I uncover anything useful. Very cool. The church is a quiet refuge from the bustle of town. The bells toll. Is it that time already? I'd better get back. Now it stands windward and empty, overlooking the water. I check the turret just in case, nothing but dust and old stones. Love doesn't leave much behind. I feel like there's not much to see until an event happens. Oh, but I want to know what building the crows supposedly come from. Okay, what was it you wanted? Shadow hold? What was that again? That was the thing. Yeah, it was a jar. Here you go. We'll just go through all the rigmarole of day 1, I suppose. Get to the real stuff at day 2. Alright, here's the guy at the boat. So we'll go there now instead of tomorrow. Yep, this is mostly the same. Gets us new pages for the books. And this thing. She comes to see the cat. Moonheart. That was the owl. I had to check, but I instantly remembered. That's the one we really spent the longest time on. The voice, that was this thing, I believe. Because he wore it around his neck. All right. Day 2. Let's get our fortune. It's definitely got to be like a predictive fortune thing. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. That's got to be what the little symbol means. Ran northwest, first building. Don't know what it could be. The theater is in surprisingly good condition given the rather ramshackle state of the rest of the town. Shake my head, remembering the time old Benjamin Marsh mistook a real sword for a prop one and accidentally stabbed the poor lady in the front row. What? Props and costumes have no use in my line of work. Oh my goodness. That's insane. Oh, Museum of History. It's a quiet grandeur lined with row upon row of trinkets and curiosities. It's not unlike strange antiquities in that regard, though I doubt there's not much use to me here. Okay, goodbye. Where did I not go? Never went to town hall. Bloated, ineffective institution tangled in its own rules and regulations. For the greater good we were promised, but nothing ever changes in Undermere. I have no interest in going inside. So cynical. Twinnings are an unusual sprawling series of grotto-like rooms filled with handcrafted carpentry, ironmongery, and pottery. The workers are too engrossed in their craft to offer any assistance. For the town square? Market square bustles with life. Stallholders call out their wares and town criers spread the latest gossip to eager ears. If you remember, it was once a place for witch burnings and executions. Oh, how things change. Blacksmith Guild is alive. The rhythm of hard work, iron-heated, hammered, and shaped into purpose. There's a rumor that there's a guild of assassins that operate from here. I love to poke around, but I'd rather not turn afoul a sharpened blade. Can't blame you. The pit is a scorched black hole, perhaps 5 meters in diameter, that has an unnatural look to it. A rough wooden fence has been erected around it, but it has not been maintained in some time, and it is broken and collapsed in places. Nothing grows in a wide circle around the gaping chasm. The earth is brown and lifeless. Oh, we just have a giant hole in town. Okay. Glad we just have one of those. No town's complete without it. Old paddle steamer that hasn't been working in many years. I climbed the narrow winding stair to the top of the tower and am rewarded with views across Lake Undermere. I am not alone in the tower. Standing in the center of the circular platform is a statue of a young woman. Her outstretched arms point due east, across the rooftops to Undermere and beyond. Black stones stand in their circle in quiet defiance of time. Once home to witchcraft and rituals, now abandoned. There's magic here, I can feel it, but nothing left for me to uncover. Vladimir Station is a quiet, unassuming stop. Today its platform is empty, save for a few passengers waiting in silence. 2 trains a day are enough to keep things running out here. A far cry from the hustle and bustle of London. Indeed. As I step deeper into Heathwood, the trees begin to change. First sparse and twisted, then thick and shadowed. I'm drawn to explore further. Something holds me back. Maybe another time. I vaguely remember someone coming in and being like, oh, the ravens are crazy right now. So maybe we just have to play until our first raven call out? Yep. I'm welcome to look around on a strict instruction not to touch anything. I'm not seeing anything. We'll play through a few, I think. See what see if we can get anywhere. She's the lady who gives us the book. Orange shackle, that was this thing. What are we looking for again? So I feel like, if you remember, at the end of the day yesterday, a person came in and said that someone died. We have this card, and I feel like this is a clue. I feel like the idea here is that we're supposed to find whoever this person is and save them. Something along those lines. Yep, weather's looking nice. Now we can go out to the farm. It was 30. Do I have to read the letter first? Yeah. Yeah. So that person died, and they said it was from the house where the ravens came from. And we're just replaying it to see if we can save them. This person wants the ring. It's this thing. This is the woman with the thief. I feel like we'll make the same decision. I don't think anything immediate changes from this decision. Maybe on later days. They found a man just now in that... Oh no, I'm too late. Ah, where all the ravens were. I visited every house. Oh, I blew it. The Libula was the one with the... It's this. Maybe this isn't... For now? I don't know what this wants me to do. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. If we look at the map... We hit everything in the northwest. I think the only things I didn't go to was the quarry and the eye. Nothing to see here. Okay, Thomas Pope opened the quarry. Very cool. We gave him an item yesterday. Yeah, we went everywhere else. So, I don't know. Because my original thought was northwest from the jail, which would be, like, here. Plant shop is the same. I don't know. Maybe this is something we have to do later. Don't have access to in the demo. Oh, but they wouldn't tease us like that, would they? Would they? I don't know. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely something missing. I absolutely agree. But I don't know what we could do differently. Because we got to day 2, which is as soon as we get access to the card. Yeah, 100% clicked all the northwest buildings. 100%. So, and it has a little compass picture on the card, which really suggests that you're supposed to go out and explore. You need to leave the shop to solve whatever the puzzle is. I don't know. I guess these saves are the exact same. I don't... Jupiter, what do we do? Gotta help out. I don't know if it's something we can do now. Yeah, the church is the same. We can do the card. Okay. Okay. Now I'm filled with determination. We can do whatever this is. Do we have to start over? Is it fair to ask that? Did we pass the threshold? Or can we do it from this point in day 2? Because the person was found dead. Don't think so. Okay, well, round 3, here we go. Oh? Oh, ravens, what are you foretelling? Where did I not go? Was it the church? I mean, this is technically northeast of the jail, so I don't know why it would be there. Did I forget this one? When we went everywhere? We can click on the random buildings? Oh, but we lose. Oh, I see. I'm starting to... You can click on the random buildings, but you lose energy for it. So you can't... Okay, and they wanted the first building they came to. I think I understand. I think it's gonna be... So here's the jail. Northwest is... It's gonna be one of these houses. I didn't know you could click on the ones that weren't labeled. Alright, get out of here. Yeah, Thomas Pope. I know what you want before you even say it. Shadowhold, that was the... I've already oh no, I forgot again. That was the jar. Psychic shopkeep. Yeah. I mean, we deal with magic. I guess yeah, that's true. We're Groundhog Daying this game. Just keep going and going. Okay, let's go to the boatyard and get our item. Very nice. heart. That was the owl. And you want this. I know exactly what you want. Get out of my store. Okay. Day 2, here we go. I'm speedrunning that symbol. Alright, day 2 Friday. Let's go here. Wrong turn. Is it this building? Oh, we did it! The dilapidated warehouse is dark and imposing. It's dark and imposing, and the struggling flame of my lantern does little to pierce its depths. I slowly search through its contents with a sense of despair, wondering if I'm even in the right place at all. And suddenly and unexpectedly, I uncover something of value. More relieved than elated, I take the trinket back to my shop for further study and a warm drink. Oh, that is evil looking. Let's go! We found the secret. Okay, so I get it. I think in the full game there's going to be a secret item you're going to have to collect every time. I have nothing to remark. Streaked with red. Well, that's definitely blood. Let's play through the day and see if anything's different. Did we save that guy? Hello, Horn Shackle. I have just the thing. So it'll be that man at the end. He's the one we'll read to see if anything's different. Yep. Go to the farm, get the item. He wants the ring. Super evil. Gonna make the same decision. Give you the binding seed. Ding. Okay. Is your dialogue different? Where all the ravens were. Wish I hadn't seen. Okay, so this is the same. Sheet white. Yep. Is all black they were. Yep. If the egg will be a good alternative item? I don't know. Okay, so he's still super dead, but we got an extra item. And that's probably needed to get some sort of secret ending in the full game. They did say there'd be multiple endings. Okay. Well, I think we discovered everything there was to see in the demo. I really enjoyed that, actually. I think I'll definitely pick this up whenever it comes out for real. That was really fun, exploring all the different items, and oh, there's so many secrets in this store. It irks me that I can't discover them all now. So, but yes, thoroughly enjoyed it. Let me just do one thing. And aha! Yes, please do. I mean, it's free a demo, right? So there's no reason not to. I realize we're a little short of our usual 2 hours, but I guess we did everything there was to do. We can talk for a little bit, say our final goodbyes. Yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun if we could play the full game on release. I have no idea when it's supposed to come out, actually. So I don't know how far off that is. But I would love to. So, maybe you'll want to play it after or before me, before you watch, so I don't ruin the whole game for you. Wouldn't want to spoil everything. I can go to their store page and see if there's a... Nope, there's no release date. Yeah, it's a very interesting kind of puzzle. I know there is that plant game that's kind of the same. Yeah, multiple endings. That's true. Whatever I get, I guess you could get something different. But yeah, identifying items is a very unique kind of puzzle game. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It was very interesting, very fun. Okay, well, thank you for joining me as we played the demo. Again, sorry that it ended a little short. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your evenings. And I guess I'll see you all next week. Because tomorrow is off for my usual schedule. I'll have to find a new game to play for the 3rd. Because I guess we're dropping StarCraft now. There's no sense in saving it. Aw, thank you both for attending. You're quite welcome. Right. Good night.